In Mother Tantra, it talks about vision, action, dream, and pardo. Pardo means intermediate state of the death. The relationship between these four is very important. So vision, first, the vision means that every given moment we are perceiving things like I'm hearing, I'm smelling, I'm feeling sensation in my body, I'm thinking, I'm tasting. All this information perceived through the senses. The way in which you perceive this, it's very important. For example, there's two possibilities. One, anytime when you perceive something, you're immediately driven away by those appearances, those visions. Immediately, somebody says something, immediately you get caught up with that. Like somebody's attacking you, or somebody is trying to challenging you, somebody is trying to being mean to you. Immediately you get into that story. That is a negative way of dealing with the vision. But in meditation, right vision will be you are in that stillness, you are in that silence, you are in that spaciousness, you are connected in deep place within yourself, you are full, you are complete. And when you hear something, when you perceive something from outside, you don't shake. You listen from that space. That space is indestructible. You're not afraid to be destroyed. Nothing can. That's how you're listening to somebody. So everything what is happening to you is happening in that place. Everything you're perceiving is happening in that place of stillness, silence. So that's the vision. If that is true, if that is how you're meditating, if that is how you're working with your vision, then in action, you will do much better. That means what? Action means whenever you respond to somebody, whenever you react to somebody, that's your action. For example, let's say you are in that state, in that stillness, silence, and spaciousness, and you are receiving a lot of things. Suddenly, somebody says to you a strong word, not a nice word. You listen. And you're listening to that attack in a way, and you're not feeling attacked. You're feeling that silence. You're feeling that inner peace. And from that silence in the inner peace, you feel some sense of warmth, compassion toward that person who is attacking you. The response to that person is coming from that peace and silence. And the response is, it's more compassionate, caring action. So that caring response will be there in your action because you were in that vision of stillness and silence and spaciousness. You see, so if your vision is right, action will be right. That's the second. Third one will be, let's say, that's how you live your life. Very often you are in that stillness, silence, spaciousness. Very often, whenever something happens to you, even sometimes like a challenging situation, you always respond with that kindness, with that peace, with that caring. We always respond with that. So your experience responding to the world is always that some sense of compassion, empathy, understanding. These qualities are so much in your response to others. If that is true, that means action. That is true, it will correspond in your dream. Because dream is always about how you perceive things and how you respond to things. Your dream will be very different. In your dream, there will be that stillness more, there will be that silence more, there will be that spaciousness more. And whenever whatever dream comes, like even the nightmare arises, there will be more kindness, more compassionate response to that dream. So dream response, the dream will be very different to you. So there is more sense of control, not egoistic control, but the more awareness, guidance in your dream will happen more and more. If that is true, then the last one and the fourth one is the pardo, in the intermediate state. The moment you die, even your relation to the death, when the death comes, death is unexperienced. One day for sure it's going to come. The moment it comes to you in that state of stillness. You feel okay, you feel protected, you feel changeless, you feel indestructible, you feel beyond death. Even actual experience death is coming, but you feel deathless experience. So, in the same experience, after the death, in intermediate state, there will be a lot of visions coming. Emotions, feelings, experiences come. When they come, you're going to respond to them same as you have been responding to your dream in your lifetime. Because it's exactly the same. Same things are happening, repeating again in a different place. So it's very important to experience this stillness, silence, and spaciousness in a vision. If you do that, more likely you can experience when you react in action. If you do that, if that is successful, you will have more likely experiences of this awareness in your dream. If you do that, more likely you will have this awareness in your pardo, in your death. So these four things are very important to connect, because right now we have opportunity to do these three practices: vision, action, and dream. And then one day we will have the last opportunity to practice the death. So success of the first three will bring a great success in the fourth one, moment when we die.